Okay, and we're going to do the same thing we did. We're going to start out with this race, establish the early leaders.
This is the time final event this morning. We have several teams playing.
And Christian Heimbus is taking it out, going to the lead right off the bat, much like Mackenzie Rice did in lane 1 in the last heat. Sam Fallon in lane 5 should move over, and I can see that Christian has moved to the far right. If he doesn't circle, he can gain advantage, but he is circling, so he needs to stay away from the second place fella. There he goes, a little more to the center. This is a race that if you allow it to happen, an athlete can draft off another athlete, much like they do in car racing. Once you break containment, you get a body length ahead, well, maybe body and a half, then they're eating your weight. So if Sam wants to take advantage of that, he's going to have to stay on his hip. It looks like he's falling off that. So Christian getting out into some open water. He's going to have a clean opportunity to swim this race. And no one's on his hip, so the 150's out in 122. Holding 28 threes. If he can hold that all the way through and then maybe bring his back half home, he could be pretty close to the record. And we'll see if he's got that kind of back half on him. And you can see he's opened up about a 2.5 body length lead, so we can take this opportunity. We'll go to, we don't have an interview, so we'll go to black right now.
Waycross Sports presentation of the 2017 Southwest Ohio Swim Classic is sponsored by the Greater Cincinnati, Ohio Dealers Association, SwimMeet.com, St. Ursula Academy Swimming, St. Xavier Swimming and Diving, New Richmond High School, Mason Swim and Dive Boosters, Joe Waller, Claudia Miller, Mark D'Angelo, George and Linda Collard, the Robert E. Miller Trust, and in memory of Richard and Barbara Thomas.
And we are back. We are back, and right in the middle of the pool in lane 4, Christian Imbus of St. X has the lead, and he is repeating about 28.6, mid-28s.
He's holding 57s. He's on a pace to go right around 15:40. But very important aspect, this is a time final event, so athletes that swim in the morning have the opportunity to move into this final heats standings. And we had one young athlete, Justin Grinder, who we've seen be very explosive in the sprints earlier, stepped up and swam the mile. And
at Miami this morning.
At Miami, and a just unbelievable swim. He went 15:19:54, which broke the existing record by 9 100ths.
Right.
9 100ths. So we have a new record holder. That's our 8th record of the night, or
the
weekend. Second of the, well, that one was set in prelim. So 8 records so far. Congratulations, swimming a record in prelims. Now Miami's a great facility, and certainly I'm sure that he had clear water to swim in. You saw the race, correct?
I did.
So
And there was no one in the building.
No one in the building. He did this.
There was one heat in the far end scoreboard pool. That was like 8 kids in that heat. There was another heat that they started afterwards in the balcony end, which had 2 swimmers, 1 female and then 1 male. There was no one left, and it was one of the most amazing scenes.
And you saw history.
I did.
as he broke the record.
But I had a female swimmer swimming in the other
Later
pool.
on,
So
okay.
no, at the same time. So I
okay,
was at the
okay.
balcony end watching her swim.
Well, that's
And now that commotion was at the other end, and there was no one in the stands to watch it.
So these guys we got in the pool right now are swimming for second. Looks like Imbus is a solid. He's still holding about 57 twos.
I think his last 50
57.3.
split was a 25 this morning, Benson.
Yes,
I
and that-
believe that's.
Do you recall? Was Justin? Did he suit up for that?
I
did not recall.
I did not see that.
Well, that's a heck of a swim. He's had a great meet, explosive swim, and, all the way through the weekend. So he's doing a tremendous job. Congratulations to Justin on a wonderful mile. I knew he could do the 500. I didn't know he could step up and do the mile the way he did right there. But he's had some good 200 frees already.
Where's he going to school next year?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'll let you find that out.
We get the
Okay,
crack
Imus
staff.
went-
Let me get the crack staff on that.
We'll put them on that. We had a 15:37 out of Imus, so he gets second. Our second place finisher this evening, Fallon, 15. He's not quite there yet. You'll see him coming in to finish here. Right there. There's Imus. 16:03, another very nice swim for third. So Justin gets first from this morning swim, and second and third goes to Christian and Sam. We've still got a handful of swimmers finishing up their last few races, links here. And we'll be on
Hopefully,
to
we'll get Justin up here for an interview on that.
That
win.
would be great.
That would be great.
I
That would
know
be one of
he's-
the unique situations. I don't think in the 22 years we've done this, I don't think that's ever happened before.
You know what? I don't either. I don't think we've had a prelim victory in a time final event. Not that I can remember.